Santa Rosa School District has now suspended its student flu vaccination program. So parents say their children were given shots without their consent. Channel 3's Renee Beninati is live in the studio with the school board meeting tonight. Renee?
Bob, a few parents attended tonight's school board meeting. They're demanding more to be done.
My rights as a father was violated.
Trey Burgess says last week his son got a flu shot at Jay Elementary School. Neither he nor his wife gave their consent. His wife wrote no flu shot on the paperwork.
Everybody's sweeping it underneath the rug. What y'all gonna do about it? Y'all gonna wait till somebody dies?
Other parents voiced similar concerns. The school district then suspended the vaccination program Wednesday. It was sponsored by the health department in partnership with Healthy Schools. Some parents who signed the forms also wrote notes on the form indicating they did not want their child vaccinated. But Healthy Schools says if the parents signed the consent form, workers took that as consent.
We have communicated very clearly with the health department and Healthy Schools Inc. about our expectations, and at present there is no vaccination program.
Lacey Cahalan says the same thing happened to her middle school daughter in 2016.
And she handed it in. She said, I'm not supposed to get this. They still took the form, clearly marked no, and gave her the vaccine. And she came home that day crying. It was definitely a violation of her rights and as ours as parents.
She says the district told her they'd make sure it never happened again.
Just remember, I'm not gonna let this go.
Now these parents are demanding the district take action to prevent this from happening in the future.
You said you was gonna fix it. You said this wouldn't happen again. Can you explain to me how it happened again?
We will keep you updated with the latest information on this story. In the studio, Renee Beninati, Channel 3.
Crystal Simmons says she made it clear on the form.
I also wrote, like, in capital letters with stars, do not give my child the flu shot, and I signed my name at the bottom of it.
But it still happened.
She had a whelp on her arm, and she told me that she got the flu shot, and she told the lady no, that she wasn't supposed to, and they gave it to her anyways.
A similar situation happened to Charity Covan.
I didn't even sign the paper. I didn't sign it. I didn't send it back. I just got it out of my truck, actually. So the fact that he got the vaccine, which I didn't want him to have anyway, kind of angers me because he's still throwing up as of yesterday.
Flu shots can have side effects, but pediatrician Dr. Pamela Michelle Grier-Hall says people should get them.
And last year was one of the worst flu seasons we've seen in a very long time. We're hoping that this flu season is not as bad, but we're encouraging all parents for those children 6 months and up to get their children vaccinated against the flu because it can actually save your child's life.
She says consent is mandatory.
When we give a consent form, at least here at our office, it's a consent form to the vaccine. And when the parent reads it, they're actually consenting when they sign at the bottom. And I think there might have been just a misunderstanding or some confusion if there was only a yes box in that line to sign.
Christine Ganelli, the National Nurse Manager for Healthy Schools, says their program provides the nurses and vaccines.
Any child whose parent has filled out the form and signed it, given us consent, then we'll vaccinate those students.
Healthy Schools said in a previous statement, quote, "We were made aware that a small number of students submitted signed consent forms with conflicting consent information. But Ganelli says it's up to the nurse.
So a nurse will look at these forms and, they use their judgment. There could be various reasons why people add things, to it. But if we see a signature of a parent, then, that verifies consent for us.